of you that do Kata Seisan or Hangetsu, you come here with that. This is whiplash consideration. This causes a whiplash. This is the whiplash technique. When I was taught that Kata, I was taught that this was blocking a kick. I had the second seminar a while back, an issue with people. They told me this is blocking a kick, this is blocking a punch, this is grabbing his hand, and this is pulling. That's what I was told. You can't fight like that. You cannot do this to somebody. You cannot block this guy's kick and this guy's punch all at the same time. If your punch is, stand up here. You punch. I can't block this. I can block your kick. Be ridiculous. And then what is he going to do? Wait till I grab him? That doesn't make sense. The people that mapped out katas mapped them out with the angle and direction to do this. This alone can cause dizzying. That's the far two extremes that he was talking about. You catch him with the ridge hand, pull his yosti up.
Eric will right behind.
This causes the ridge hand. No, I just want to explain the whiplash effect that he talked about. When you catch here and you pull this hand down, this stretches the nerve. When you stretch the nerve, you actually activate the baroreceptors in the artery. You know that? Carotid artery. I showed that to you in medical books. And as you stretch this out, you actually activate or make those baroreceptors in not only that but all the arteries. You make them become sensitive. The more I can stretch his arm, the more sensitive I make it, because I'm at two far extremes. If I stretch his arm down and catch him with the ridge hand, that causes a dizziness. And then the next move in the kata is that. That's grab his hair, his head, his ear, and whiplash the neck. So that's why the kata turned and really quickly pulled. I am to tap him here, grab the head, and just quick whiplash. If I hit that way, his head would be going back that way. Now I have to grab and whiplash the other way. And I think he'll tell you that's like an automobile accident happening right here. And when the kata was developed, you got to remember this man might have had on a top knot. So this might have been a top knot technique. To just grab that top knot and yank. Because when you push the arm down and you catch here, you'll see it causes a dizziness. And while he was going back, I was to grab the head and yank it. So we just caught it at two far extremes, and you're to grab his head and yank it. So those of you that do that kata, you're not blocking a punch because there's no muscle out there. As he's falling back that way, you just pull his head towards you and you have the whiplash effect.